Bing bong badoogle. Hello, hello, hello. Alright, everybody, it's me again. Hi, my name's Eric. And I'm the creator of Penance. That's not. Most people know me by Shenzar. Well, in the games I play with people, I'm the people who know me in those games. Tonight we're just going to continue a little more Voyage, playing Throne of Liberty. However, though, I'm going to take the first little bit just to make sure. Let's see what we got going on here. Raw, stop diddly dee. All right. All right, just make sure he's going. You know, getting everything tested. Getting everything going in the right direction. Oh, is my storage full already? I mean, if you're looking for something to do, you ain't got a lot going on, and I'm probably going to make a promo video. I hope that I sound okay coming across to everybody. You know, I now have the I'm in more of like a boom mic aerial position to see how that goes. You know, just trying to test things out, see what I can do. What is this? Let's go collect my little thingies while I'm waiting. I mean, if you don't already have a game you're into, you don't got something hot and heavy going on, you're looking for something for... I won't necessarily say... I mean, there's some different about it. Let's not lie. But... what's another... No, I don't have enough ragamuffins. Which tree guy? Is it this tree guy? Is it this tree guy? Nah, I like the looks of this tree guy. I'm afraid ours. I mean, this is like, I don't know. It's wherever your little. It's this. It's their house where they stay, or your house where you put them. But I don't. I mean, you can come here and you can just sort of hang out. But I don't know what other purpose it really serves. To be honest, I can't. It's not like you can decorate it or do anything with it. Or I haven't seen anywhere you can invite anybody over. Or, you know. Generally, it teleports you right back wherever you left. Raw stop diddly dee. We'll ask the chat room and see if they respond. Oh, we got 2 views kicking. Look at us go. So yeah, I mean, if you have nothing, if you don't have another title, and I mean this, it has a little bit of depth to it, but it's not. I mean, this is not your retirement MMO. Like, there's a lot of people who are MMO RPG players, and they are on this quest. I believe Penance is the answer to that quest. I believe that is the destination. It's the reason why I'm creating it in the first place. It is my vision of where I think we should be. Hopefully somebody takes that idea and builds upon it and then takes us to where we should be from there. Which could be me again. Who knows? But the reality is that no one else is. Pantheon, it's out there. It's coming. We'll see if that scratches any of the itch. But comparatively to WoW, I mean, if you're into WoW and you're 20 years deep, 10 years deep, and you got tunes and you got a guild and you got people you're playing with and you're having a good time and all of that jazz, stay with it. Enjoy it. If and I'm open to sponsors at any time. If you are, P99 in it, okay, and you're a P99 or dyer, I mean, I still believe there is some fun here to be had for you, but you're going to leave because it definitely is missing many things. Trading is a huge deal. I mean, endgame MMOs that people are looking for, crafting and trading are a huge part of it. Now, you can craft things in this game. You can craft basic gear. You can then you can take gear and turn it into crafting modules. And I'm not real sure why you would do that unless you can sell those things on the auction house. Because really it all revolves around the auction house. You don't make real world money, but you have the equivalent there of making the currency that real world money can purchase by selling things. You can then take that currency and buy your monthly subscription, whatever you want to call it, your battle pass, blah blah blah, whatever. So theoretically, you could get all of the paid content for free. You just have to know how to get at it. So if you want to do that, the one thing I would suggest: run all your missions. You'll see here, follow the little cursor. See, here I am on the screen. If you follow for me, now this is a custom loadout. This is not how it looks. If you go look at my other streams, I have completely changed, well, not completely changed the layout, but quite a bit. Okay, the map's over here, blah, 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 blah. But what we're talking about is this stuff right here. Okay, you want to continually have these coming in. I don't know if you can affect how many you can hold, but you're going to spend them just as fast as you make them. Okay, and generally you stockpile them through doing contracts. Now, if you open the inventory, oh, come on, Scumby Bag, open the inventory. You look here, see these? These are specialized contracts that drop off of mobs. You can make them if you have the proper components. And when you left click it, then you click the check mark. That's right there in that little pop. Oh, I guess you can't see it. Watch, you can now. Aha. So you click the little check mark right there, right below the left mouse button to tell you to highlight it. Then you click the check mark, and it'll give you a mission. Well, let's go ahead. Let's investigate one here. I'm working on these lower level ones. So here's my green, right? Now, these are resistant contracts, and these are green. Then the allied resistance contracts, they're worth more. These are on a different kind of thing than these. These ones also work off of the ones that you get here in town. So I guess we start there. So you go to this guy with this thingy over his head. Or gal. Or whoever you want to run into. But they all have to have the little parchment. And they say contract manager. Now let me explain to you how this works. If you read the rules, it'll tell you that you have to do at least one of the thing to be able to click the refresh button. Okay? You get one refresh, but then you can get another one by accepting a mission. And then you can look at your missions. Now see these missions right here. If you read a mission, sometimes they're just to kill a creature. Sometimes you're looking for an object. Sometimes you're going to get mail that's in the middle of a death zone. Okay? But like here's an example of another thing. You can choose. Now not all places like this, but they definitely have more than one generally. This one is the Phonos Basin. This one is the ruins of Tirania. Tyrian. Terrain. Yeah, it's rain. Terrain. And it tells you down here what you have to do. Now, the thing you have to be aware of is when you're soloing, it's not going to matter to you, okay? But let me explain what you're looking at here. So right down here you have 60 this is your available pool. And you can do as many as you have in this pool. So I didn't do any yesterday. So you get 10 more each day that you are allowed to do. With a max bank of 60. So you can wait, fill the entire 60 up, and do them all in one day. Each reward is right here. Who is it? So then you go and the reason why this matters is if your guild, like if you watch any piece of the stream we did the other day, where I did the 50 missions in a row grind, you hit your G key. You can come over here and you look at your guild, right? Oh no, it's right here. So the guild sets up a mission. You click the little info tab and it'll take you here. And it'll tell you all about the mission. So right now, the guild has to come together, do a raid, and we got to kill this scrub dub that I opened up. Junobody. Junabooty. Whatever. And this is what I'll get for participating, blah, 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 blah. And then the next mission will open up. Well, like when we did this mission. This was, you had to do, see right here it said Ruins of Tirani. So, what you had to do when you were here on this map, because the best place for these missions would be right here out of the Watcher's Post, okay? So then you get this guy. But to complete that mission, you only wanted things from here. So you could take this one, and you could hold up to 5. So see, this is an orcs for a different area of the map. You don't want that one. If you were doing, you know what I mean? So let's say you only had 10 available because you had your refresh for the day. And you wanted to do 10 missions specifically for the guild in a certain area to unlock something or to do something of that nature. And that's the reason why you would search and follow the rules. There are rules. So if you see right here, if I'm only looking for these, the Ruins of Tirani, let's just say that's just because for whatever reason. There aren't any but one. Okay? This is not this Tirani. This is the village. It's not the same. So if you see, they're all orcs. Well, then I would take this one, and then I would click refresh. And then, but I want to make sure to leave, if I'm going to keep doing missions back to back to back to back to back, I want to situate it so that I leave one mission that I still desire to do on an unrefreshed page for when I come back. So that I can take that mission that I knew was there and get a completely refreshed page for 4 more missions when I get there. I like doing it that way better. But that's up to you. You can just pick where you want to do them. They're pretty easy. To me, it's just a grind. You pull and kill. The only thing you gotta watch out for are these. They get these high level dudes, and they will cause an eclipse. You'll be in the field in the middle of the day, and for some reason they know how to turn the PvP on. And you'll get mowed down like grass if you're a soft body caster like me. I didn't stand a chance. They got hit me and stunned me and locked me down and just did these whirlwinds on me that just I didn't even get to fire off a heal. I got to do nothing in response. So it was kind of ridiculous. However, that's the hard knock life, I guess. So it's a decent game. I mean, if you got nothing else to do, if you got nothing going on, you do these contracts, you finish up the contracts. I mean, the contracts give you these tokens that I was trying to show you right here would look like a little bowl here. You take those little tokens and you go to the public dungeons. It expends those tokens. It uses them up every time you kill a mob. So you want to get in a group and you want to mow down them as fast as you can, as many as you can. You just mow them all down, and you're just going to get constant drops. Drop, 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 drop. There'll be all kinds of drops. The powders, the parchments you need. I mean, everything's going to hit these public dungeons, okay? And then to top that off, you can even go see these allied contracts. Everyone, you see where they are? That's Taladar's Tower. That's the Sanctum of Desire. Okay, so these are in dungeons, right? You complete these contracts inside of dungeons. This is the Watchman's, the Watcher's Post. So this is in a public dungeon, okay? Public dungeons, I mean, this is a public dungeon. I've had a lot of nice public quests out of there. Now, what happens in these dungeons when you're expending these thingies here? These things here improve your drop rates. You spend them to get better loot and more of it. Okay, that's what they're for. So that's why you do the contracts. And then you do these. Then you take the armor that drops, and you remove the traits off of the armor, and you sell them on the auction house. Then on the auction house, you will get real money. Not real money, but you'll get the real world in-game currency. Okay, that's this thingy right here named Lucent, but you actually make it on the auction house. So here, let's take a real quick look at the auction house. So you see, these people are selling it for Lucent. These are items. I don't know however they get the items. See? So you sell the public dungeon, you sell the items on the auction house for money. And then you sell traits for money. Like down here, you can go here, you see? So you can take these, and this is like I said, you can take an item, any item, doesn't matter. Turn the item into a parchment and sell the parchment. And as you see, they're all worth money. Then you can take this currency and you go to the shop and you can buy any of the cash off items with that currency. See it? Anything you want. Even your battle pass. It's right here. 500. So if you made it your game, yeah, you could make it free to play and enjoy everything you want. Because all you have to do is to get your own stuff for your own tune and character is be willing to play this auction house game and grind it. See, I have these gems. I could. Wow, are you serious? I could sell that gem for that much money? Y'all is nuts.
What kind of contract are you looking for? If there's something specific you want,
They're cheap. I mean, cheap. So, I mean, really, you could buy some stuff off here. You could really get everything you needed, everything you wanted. Buy some good food. No, I could use a blue belt. But I don't have any money. See, I was broke. Because I'm not paid not one penny. Everything I've done is free. 100% free. I don't know if I'm going to grind the dungeons and try and make that kind of money. You know, I'll probably get rape aped and whatnot. I'll give them some metal. I'll give them some gold.
if there's something specific you want, we should review all the details.
We're level 12. These secret dungeons, I really need to catch up on these secret dungeons. There's some cool loots in here. Money. Oh, there's images and stuff. I'll need to get these goodies. Oh, another little mischievous Joker. Lots of high-end rewards. Oh. Fierce Lion.
You're ambitious, aren't you? That's good.
Well, okay. The contracts benefit the guild by only a certain thing. So what I mean is when you're doing contracts, like the other day, when I went to do my contracts, I was told, and what you want to do is check the mission right here. You follow the cursor, bonk, right above my name. You'll see this thingy here. So this is the guild contract. So like I said, when you click on here where it says contract details, this is what the guild needs to do. So this is your contract with the guild. This is the one I opened up that we need to do now. But the previous one, if you look at it, it says your guild members completed ruins of the Tyrian resistance contracts. 100 out of 100 achieved. Okay, so what that meant is that I had to come here, right where I'm standing, on the map up here on the left, at the Watcher's Post, and talk to the contract manager, like I was just saying, and I had to take contracts, see right there where the cursor ruined, so I had to, the guild had to complete 100 contracts, specifically from that area, to unlock the next raid boss for us to kill. Okay, so me doing these contracts instead of the orc contracts, because if you look at the map, here's here, but this place also gives you contract for the orc area up here. So I had to do 100 right here in this area, which is the undead area, and that benefited the guild. So I could have done ones up here, and it still would have benefited me, but it would not have been a benefit to the guild itself. It wouldn't have advanced our little quest series. But yeah, as you see, I have absolutely no regular currency. And you get these every time you complete dungeons. You just go do a dungeon. And all you have to do is complete it. You get another 900. Yeah, because you could spend it on stuff every so many hours. So really, the game is free. Um, if you're not playing something else and you're just looking to doodle around and have a good time and play around with other people, especially, you can go to public dungeons and you just really have a good time. But we haven't even gotten to. There's siege wars where guilds take on other guilds and you siege the castle. If you actually look on the map, I think it's an instance-based thing because if you look right down here, this is the castle that you keep seeing in the video whenever they would advertise it. And here are your, see, here's your siege ruin already on the map. So, I don't know yet. I'll let you know when I get there. This is a cool island. I'm gonna ride the whale over to get it. So and then this is all, I don't know, bad guy territory. We don't go there yet. I'm sure it'll be unlocked at some point. Right now, not unlocked. So these areas that look like little doorways with like a blue bird and some stairs. So there's stairs on the left, and there's a little blue bird, and it's like a black doorway with a golden arch. Those are your public dungeons. 2 of them are like 50, and the rest of them are not. Like 30s and 40s, and you can just go there and grind and whatnot. You start over here. This is actually the name of our server. Is the main city here. That's the server we play on. So basically, the most important thing is that no, it's not going to kill off any. I mean, well, okay. The end game in this I haven't gotten to yet. Comparatively to New World, which came out today, it is. I mean, they're about equal. I mean, New World. But the problem is New World is $80. It's just bottom line. If you buy the main game in 60, and if you get the deluxe edition, it's $79.99. So this is free, and it really lacks a community in the fact of that you have to generate it. You have to join a guild. You're going to need to make friends. You have to go out. You're going to have to be out, kind of a little bit of outgoing or know someone. Join with family, a couple friends from school or something of that nature. There's the raids are organized and fun. You don't have competition. It's just your guild. The entire guild can go on the raid. There is no limitations. So if you're in a guild, you get to go. Period. Because every raid is aimed for the entire guild. Or less, based on a scaling technology. Okay, so if you have your full guild, then whatever your encounter you're taking on will be at its maximum threshold of power, I do believe. I don't think it does have an overall power rating of the raids, so that may have something to do with it. And basically, all that is the added up combinations of your people's. So this spray here, that it adds up everybody who's on the raid and tells you what their combat power is as a raid. But it's a good game. It's fun. It's better when you have at least one person to go run around with. But see, I think that is the thing that everyone is defining MMO around. I'm gonna run some dungeons while we talk. So the whole idea is, yeah, sure. Yeah, I want that helmet. I want that. So I'm trying to get this. The only reason why I'm doing these now is I'm trying to get this. Because I already have this. And I have this. I mean, I have this and this and this and this. I don't think I got that. I think I have one of those. Or hawked it. Got rid of it. Something.
What kind of contract are you looking for? If there's something specific you want.
This is the thing. Everyone who is playing MMOs, who loves MMOs, you know, this idea of classic MMO boils down to the game experience before max level. For the most part. Because you go to a modern day WoW, okay, you need other people to take on a raid. You need help. No matter what you think, and you may go do a dungeon, you're Uber, you'll dungeon crawl the entire dungeon all by yourself, you know, because you're farming. But it's a very specific thing. What are we doing here, Cupcake? So, I mean, it's worthwhile playing just for fun. It is kind of a, I mean, you got to kind of watch what kind of graphics card you got going on in here and what your settings might be. Uh-oh. Little rough. Alright, I'm getting a little lost. I want to be able to make sure I'm paying attention. I don't want to lose anybody here. But, like I said, it's fun. You have nothing else that you're getting into. The leveling is easy. Understanding the different currencies. It just seems like a lot in the beginning because there's a lot of them. And then understanding leveling all your gear. You don't hold anything back. It's not a hoarder game. Because it'll transfer. So if you got a green that you're just using, okay, you can take that green and go ahead and upgrade. Ugh, sloppy. You can upgrade the green the whole way because the transfer system allows you to transfer all of the upgrades that you put into that green into your blue or into another green that you do like. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. And the same with blues up to purple. All your skills are leveled. You know what I mean? You customize each and every skill. You only have to level the ones you want to use. Then you can go even further and specialize each and every power that you deem really important, change its effects, its abilities. I mean, and then these people want to skip things. I hate this type of garbage. Gets killed. Well, that's what happens when you pull two of them. You get dieted. Killed it in the head. Killed it in the head. Don't aggro. Yeah. Killed it in the head. Killed it in the head. Oh, don't do this. Normally die. Is in the background the rest of the room. I don't. I'm not excited about people who skip them. I would rather just kill the mobs. Y'all can fucking see the goddamn thing. Now, I'm tired of fucking being stupid. I mean, we ain't gonna win. Without a stam. I was traded. Stam. I was out of stam. Ooh. It's a heck of a fight, though. I mean, they're all fun. Texas meat. They gotta admit, I mean, they're just not hitting them. I mean, I have no idea what they want me to do. I mean, it's rough. How you missing mine? I mean, I'm popping them. That's the big thing in these fights. You watch for your cues. He'll tell you. Like the other dude with the shield, he'll tell die, and you gotta, that's his big move area effect. This guy right here, the round, big round blue light, and then the big circle on the ground. So he'll teleport. He'll do these little waves, the sickles, the heads on them. Hmm? Come on now. Doesn't like get stupefied. I'm gonna move the map down here. See that? Back to back, baby. Back to back. They're a lot softer, though. I think that's the big one. These guys are soft. You can tell. They get hurt so easy. Oh! I'm in trouble. I know. 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 I'm that good. I get it. I know. Ooh. Still didn't get my helmet, did I? Did I? I didn't get my helmet. Unbelievable. Can, can, can a man get a helmet? Man can't get a helmet. I mean, what did I get? Yeah, 4 tokens. Hey, I'm up to 9 of those currencies. What did I get? Oh, looky. It's that other ring. I mean, why? I mean, I don't. Really, just level 9. Critical hit chance. I mean,
You're ambitious, aren't you? That's good. Try not to spread yourself too thin with too much work.
right? Mm-hmm. So yeah, I mean that's my healer build and my nukety nuke build. Because I mean, it's fire staff. There's no reason why I can't do both. um, this I haven't touched any of the abilities.
Aren't you?
This is the one that
Try not to spread
I've actually put into.
with too much work.
I mean, look at that. My. Okay, so could I do all that fishing? I don't want to do the fishing. Mm-hmm. Oh, got some blues, huh?
What kind of contract are you looking for? If there's something specific you want, you should read through all the details.
So, I mean, I think you use up my AoE heal.
Contract are you looking for?
I don't know.
Specific you want, you should read through all the details.
I know I'm not dying. That much I know. Mm-mm-mm. Anybody pops in, just say hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Another dungeon? Yeah, let's try the other one. This is with that.
What kind of contract are you looking for? If there's something specific you want, we should review all the details. Just let me know when you're ready. I have the perfect contract for you.
Attack speed. Holy crap. Nobody does this dungeon, huh?
What kind of contract are you looking for? If there's something specific you want, we should review all the details.
Don't know. Might be a big fat dopey dopey. Well, every time I turn on a video, bust open a bag of chips. Damn. Come on now. What
Kind of contract are you looking for?
in the hell, Bobby?
Specific you want, we should review all the details.
I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get done. 5 minutes, 6 minutes now. 6 whole minutes. I mean, for real, yo. We're gonna get the map finished. Eventually, somebody can use this video against me in the future. And go all the way back in time to here. Somebody will eventually win a handmade version that looks like a map. That thing. The World of Penance. Mm-hmm. I'm not real impressed with the old purples.
Just let me know when you're ready. I have the perfect object.
I guess I was proven wrong, huh? Alright, so real quick, let's go here. Edit this. Grab the map. I'm gonna put it right there. I'm gonna confirm. Check that out. Do you like that? That's how you do it. I might move other things too. Like I don't need to. Boy, you get yo ass kick. Squishy gushy. I only count 5. I guess they're gonna try to do this with 5. I don't think that's a good idea, but hey, I. Look here, Amos Hole. Dooby doo doo dooby doo doo doo. Late night killing, killing in the late night. Ooh. Swimming in the bathtub. Dooby dooby doo. Why put my smell on you? Dooby dooby doo. Excuse me. Do you die here often? Why? I do.
I work as a contract manager, but I have the heart of an adventurer since I work with the Resistance.
Ah, I don't want to be the leader. Whatever. No. Yes. I don't care. I don't want to be the leader of the group. Oh well. How did I end up being leader of the group any darn ways?
You're ambitious, aren't you? That's
I didn't even notice.
Try not to spread yourself too thin with too much work.
Oh, hi there, ladies. Where are we at? Let's see if we can do this time. 4 views, but no one stayed. You know what? It's better than no views. 100% though. Yeah, with the sleepy sleep. And then they wake him. I don't know what I'm supposed to do to people. Crowd control, baby. Crowd control. Gotta wait though. I think I can wake him up though. Here we go. Somebody gonna take it. They always do. A big maze. Don't pick it up on camera, it's gross. I don't know about the PvP in here. What are we doing? You sons of bitches. And get the kitty kitty. I don't know how that happened. But okay. Zoomy zoom. All right. Hello? Hello? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh man, I'm I was worrying about people dying, not paying attention to the mechanics. Like a microphone. You don't even have to have a microphone like this. Captain, there's a headset right here. Get the whole thing for $50. With a microphone. Where's the microphone? I don't use it. But see, that's cool. It's just plugged right in, man. Right here. Yeah, I haven't used it because I got a freaking expensive ass boom mic, studio mic. Um, ah, I'm switching. I'll be DPS. I mean, I thought I was a healer. I switched to DPS though. Doesn't seem to be working out. And it's a distance you go, like, or time you spend. So you can jump up here and you get a bird coasting in. You get bonuses as you level them, so as you use them in different forms. I mean, I just don't think you're a healer, bruh. Maybe the DPS needs to work the pylons? I mean, I don't really honestly know. To be honest. I don't know the mechanics. Oh, there's a thingy up there. Huh. You got it, bro. Man, you gotta have it open faster than that, bro. I died. Poof. Poof. What's that one guy do? Pew. That weird dude from, he's not a weird dude. I just say weird dude because he's got a weird accent because he's from, he's the Czech, something of that nature. I don't want to be rude to his heritage, but, he's on my list of people that I watch, and that's what he does. I'm going to get into the whole theme of it. Lots of them seem to be doing it, so I'm going to get into the theme of it too. I'm going to be a wizard online. Yeah, you watch. It's coming. I'm going to get me a hat at some point. I don't know how I'm going to put my headset on. What in the hell, man? Oh, wait. I mean, I don't know what the heck is going on here, but I barely got out of that one alive with the turnaround thingy. Mm. Beverage, tea. I'm a tea drinker. Iced tea. Oh, so good. And I am definitely not sponsored by them. But Louisiana tea is the yummiest I enjoy. God, he got me. He got me. Damn it. I mean, I'm trying as hard as I can, but man. I'm not eating food. Ugh, so retarded. I know I'm not supposed to. Why was talking about me? Eat your food. Eat your piece of your job to make sure you eat all your vegetables so you'll be probably big and strong. Do. Ah. You sound like a donkey. You don't sound like a goose. Alright, so whoever can take aggro, see that guy right there? He's got aggro spell. So he needs to put in the damage. I mean, you gotta lead him away, not to me, away from me, or somebody has to be up front. It don't make no sense. Those other dudes are just standing over there. See? How hard was that? No, no, don't turn him over here. Oh, I can't save you, bro. Oh, that double stack heal, that really helped. I mean, come on now. I'm like literally doing all the. Come on, man. I mean, seriously. Man, I'm giving her hell. I understand it now. I assure you that I do. I can't. I can't open it, and I can't. I can't open it and heal it. These three people over here need to do the opening and the closing. Me and the two swinging sword guys are do the running. Why? Because I have to heal them in motion if I can. I don't know. But I don't know why they don't get it. Yeah. What's my dude? I mean, just gotta be careful. You take constructive criticism as disrespect, and then you give disrespect. No, it's not. Ringa ringa ringa. Ringa ringa ringa. I just can't get to him, man. He needs to not run way over there. So dead. Just, man. It isn't the tank that needs to open the gate. I don't know why that guy's over there by himself anyways. I don't know how that guy ends up with the aggro every time. And if he runs over to that gate, then they should open that gate for him. He's already there. It's because he has to run the whole way back, man. He's taking all that damage. He can't live through that. And I can't heal him through it and escape myself. Somebody's got to come up with a different plan. I don't even know why they put this microphone on here. The DPS need to open the pylons. I don't know what Chikongo's doing. Is he pulling aggro at the last minute for some reason on purpose? It's okay. I don't know. English. Oh, are you not a very nice man? Oh, so you can do it that way. I could not get turned back around to see what was going on. Somebody leave the group. Yeah. Well, all you do is get yourself killed, man. You DPS just stand over there doing nothing. DPS just, come on now. You have the flexibility of doing nothing else. So, click the little clickies, do little thingies. I click the pylon, I can't do anything else. Can't run, I can't heal. Okay. Rough. I got the boss though, but it cost me to ditch out on a freaking dungeon. I don't like that at all. There's no one around at this time though for me to play with. It's not even if I gotta tell him. I mean, if you gotta tell someone to do something, then it's not the same as them just doing it on their own or knowing that they should do it on their own. You know what I mean? That's a different subject. Another good little stream. Stream for a few hours. Can't stream too late. I have to take the kitty cat to the vet tomorrow. So I can't even play hooky here in the office. And act like, I gotta get the car to drive. Oh. Um. Hmm. everybody with their hand out. Yeah, but you get stuff. Oh, we're almost level 13. I don't know how you do that. So, like I said, overall, I think that's yeah, that sounds good. I think I'm gonna organize something like that. This would be good. Well, I don't know how my audio was all night. My feed has been excellent, it says. Yeah, heck with it. Let's close out with a game or two. There we go, real quick. Watch this. Exit. Yes. Oh no, here's my desktop. You like that? Brain spaz. It's not really cooperating really all that well, is it? Bah. No NDA here, so we're good. Basically, this is League of Legends, for lack of a better understanding. It's a MOBA in third person instead of top down. I never played Smite 1. I'm just now getting into Smite 2 and understanding some of the heroes. And I mean, I picked it up. It's technically, this is still in alpha. As you can see, this is alpha. Right here, on the bottom. Shows it right below my name. That it's alpha. Let's see if we can get us a game. I'm really my best character is a support character, and I'm gonna try to be that character. But we'll see. We will see. I'm not sure if it's control. We got a match. Bah. I'll pick arena. Ball. 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 Let's get it on. I think the arena ones were all piled up together. They choose the map because it's alpha, so they're testing all their I won't lie. Real time, baby. Real time adjustments. Oh yeah, that's what I want.
Why can't there be more than one?
How are we level 3? No, come on, let's get all, you get all weed up, you know. You know, it's a saying. What is that? A little jerkety I'm seeing? Ooh, what do we got going on here? I am so screwed. So they let him creep. I guess they creeped. Oh. Well, I mean, she can do that to anybody. I'll just sit behind you and wait. I don't know what they're doing. I mean, come on now. Take your bunk of doo-doo out of here. This is just, yeah, it the hell? I'm a bully tank. I cannot close. It's over. I don't know if this game's gonna make it. Standing there watching. You guys getting a good view from the rear? How's it look back there? No, he left me. I mean, what is the point, man? There is no reason to be here. These cupcakes here ain't even playing. It's ridiculous. So that AFK useless person right there is going to be definitely 100% reported. You're totally useless. Literally the embodiment of the word horrible. Sure, you can call it a good game. They just keep dying. Death after death. This. Oh, it also says it up there. Smite 2 Alpha, not final. It's fun. I don't really like this map as much as I do the 3-lane MOBA map. This is a different kind of map. And I mean, you can see what's happening here. You got one person who spent the majority of the map AFK, completely hosed the entire rest of their own team, and they just simply do not care. So the community is, I mean, it's that. So, oh, there they go. I mean, I'm not great or anything, but this is just ridiculous. Oh, you gonna get it? Yeah. Oh no, not gonna get me.
Your team has 50 tickets remaining.
I don't care. Punch him. Let's get out of here.
Better to keep a low profile.
I don't know. I don't know why it does that. Huh. But yeah, I mean, here's your gods lineup at the moment. I'm alright with this guy. Alright with this guy. Zeus, I mean, I want to be, but he's so soft. And he has no escapes. None. 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 She's cool. The bow and arrow girl. You got a stun. I mean, this is great for new players. He is pretty easy to learn. He's got two stuns, pretty much. He's got an area block, like a wall kind of deal. He's pretty cool. This guy's got a life leech. This dude is really, he's the guy that throws an axe on the ground. He's pretty cool. Loki, he disappears. I mean, he's really good. He's really easy to learn. You know what I mean? The rest of them take a little bit of teamwork and thought process, to be completely honest. They really do. And you can excel as a single character in a solo-minded venture. But you get these people who they come and you say, I'm level 33, you know, played a little bit. And they I don't know how to describe it. They can't really hack it all that well at the end of things, like in the ranked games. So they come here and they're very solo-minded, and they can excel at that because in the pug games and whatnot, they're open world. They're kind of, or not open world, but they're just anybody. So you get almost nobody. The default is you push shift and you just talk. Any old microphone will do. It's the most simplest thing. Just say hello. Communicate. Communication is the key. Because most of the time, I'll tell you, while you're learning, if you're out here in these, this way, it was always true in all the MOBAs that I've played and mastered. I've mastered many of them. I love MOBAs, okay? So, get on there and communicate. You get these hotshot peoples while you're learning in the non-ranked queues. You'll just queue and then, oh well, it's quick play. No one cares. Blah blah. Okay, perfect practice makes perfect execution. If you want to be a ranked player, if you want, okay, you know, I'm old, okay, and I'm not super old, but you know, I'm not gonna be the next Fuji whoever, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna have the leather jacket with where I look like a walking NASCAR, okay? Once upon a time, I guarantee you, if those things existed 25 years ago, oh, it'd be a different story. I guarantee you. I don't know if I'd be the best at most of the first person shooters, but I'd be playing for world championships every single year. I mean, that might be an ego thing, but I was that good. Call of Duty, Medal of Honor, you name them. My entire goal. Okay, everybody else, ooh, the shotgun, and everybody's always afraid. Yeah, that one guy had decent aim because he's really low ping, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? I ran a pistol. I ran around the entire map with a pistol and shoot people. That was it. People would leave the server. I mean, I used to win trophies, and it didn't matter, you know, LAN parties, but I'd be on the internet, and the whole servers, just nobody wanted to play with me because they couldn't beat me. They just, and I refused anything else. I didn't use grenades. I didn't use knives. I didn't use a shotgun, machine gun, sniper. I don't care. I learned every inch of every single map, and then I went out and, okay, you took a shot at me, you better hit, because I know where you're shooting me from. So I'm coming to get you, and I'm coming with a pistol. I'm gonna make you look bad. That was what I used to do when I was a kid, and I was a raging dick. I mean, I can't really tell you because I knew I was that much better than other people. Because when I started Quake, there was just Quake. Okay, I'm running a Voodoo. Everybody talks about all these cards and these GPUs and where they came from. Oh, you know, I had a 256 megabit card, and I had a 4. No, a 2. Yeah. 2 megabit card called a Voodoo. Oh, it was one of the first video cards I've ever seen. And to me back then, when I stared at it and looked at it, I mean, it was just, I mean, it just, I can't even begin to tell you. I used to look at this thing. And then everybody's crazy. I mean, we're talking 90s, right? Or mid 90s. So I really wasn't a kid. But the before NVIDIA, I'm pretty sure they might have purchased them, because NVIDIA eventually came out with a Voodoo card of their own. But the name brand of this card was Voodoo. And then I got a Voodoo 2. Oh, and I had a Voodoo 2, and it was double that. And it was like 8 megabits. It was an 8 megabyte GPU on its own card. Then I went over to my buddy's house, right? And he had the side of the case taken off. He had the case up on these boxes, right? You'd never imagine, okay? Imagine looking at the side of your case, and he's got a box fan. And I mean, look him up on the internet. I'm sure you've seen him at Walmart or some other store. There's just a big, giant square fan, right? And it's the size of his case. And he's got it duct taped, all the cracks, so that this fucking box fan is duct taped to the side of his case. You know why? Because he was running Voodoo 2, 8 megabits, SLI, in the 90s. Okay, this is old tech, man. That's why people show me their boards, and when SLI come out, and they're like, oh man, Crossfire, this, that, and the other. I was like, oh, that's SLI. Everyone's like, no man, it's Crossfire, and no, it's like it's series linking. It's 2 video cards. They're basically, it's a small range Beowulfing. Okay, Beowulfing is where you have multiple computers doing processor work together. So in this instance, man, his system just would not keep it cool. He could not keep them cool. They were getting hot. So he taped this giant box fan to it, turned it on high, drilled holes out. He basically, I mean, if Parker is out there, he ain't dead. He ever sees this. I mean, he invented the first everything, like ventilation, getting more airflow into the computer. It was crazy. But yeah, he had two Voodoo 2s running with 16 megabytes of pure GPU power. Imagine that. Running Quake 1. Or the original Quake. Running the original Doom. Oh yeah, man. I mean, I don't that's where I come from. Everybody interested in, what my history is and background is. And we're talking the 90s, 2000s, the teens. We're talking pushing 40 years of PC gaming. Not really, 40 years of gaming. 29? No. 30. Yeah. Since the backs of Radio Shacks. Building, in all honesty, I'll tell you, in reality, my very first computer. For gaming. I tried to do, you got a 486 and you're doing text-based gaming and whatnot, but like graphical gaming. Was it an HP, if I remember correctly? No. What was it, Dell? Was it a Dell? No. I don't remember what it was. And I was running on board graphics. Yeah. I mean, literally all the way back then, I was literally running Quake with onboard graphics. And my ping was like 300. And I just learned via ping where people's shuttering movements, and I would guess where they were going to be. And I knew I was 8 seconds behind. But yeah, I was still winning matches with a railgun. Because I was shooting where I knew they would be. If that makes sense. It's sometimes it's really difficult. I mean, since day one, it's a very long time ago. This is the way it's been for me. Playing games. Everything. It doesn't matter what it is. So sales, everything. I literally take things apart. I see how they work. I don't know how to explain it to someone else, but just by being in them, I will see the mechanisms, understand the efficiencies, change things. It was like, wow, when they bought out the Death Knights. And yeah, everybody's reading on the internet, and everybody's this is right before they figured out that it didn't matter what spec. That's the reason why they had to change it. It didn't matter what spec the Death Knight was. Like a tank in every single spec, and everyone swore up and down it was wrong. I said, you can't do that. I was like, well, yes, you can. Watch. And then I proceed to do it. Slap your effect, you slap your dots. I mean, yeah, you're aggro now just sheer damage. I mean, there's always the way it has been. Used to have another friend who only ever bested me in one way in a game because I thought it was a broken mechanic. It was not intentional. So you were building spaceships to go to war and whatnot, and the general idea is that you could build a ship. It's worth X amount of industrial points or credits, however you want to look at it, and then at a specific point in time, you deduct it from your total points. However, you can build a bunch of ships and then sell them back for a big pile of money. Well, he found a very specific ship that took almost nothing to build, that for some reason, in the broken logic of everything, sold when you scrapped it for 10 times what it took to build it. So you just shell them out and delete. So you could support a giant, massive fleet under a giant, massive deficit. And if no one else understood it, you simply outnumbered your opponent to the point where there was no possible way they could beat you. It didn't matter. You could take a nap and let everything auto shoot. And you won anyway. I just refused to do it. It didn't feel right to me. Like cheating, I just don't think the developer had that mechanical intention. Yeah, not really. So, there's no one to really ask. I don't know if people want to see me play a little bit of New World. I don't mind. I did like the game. It just re-released. I would definitely have to find a I guess I could start from scratch. I'd have to find a guild and all that, and blah, blah, blah. And, I don't know exactly how much time I want to dedicate. We have to get a vertical slice going. There needs to be marketing. I'm going to be the community manager as well. So I'll be making appearances in reality, because I have a whole different. Okay, the marketing is going to be intense, and when we get there, once the funding comes through, once we roll out the marketing scheme, and that's exactly what they're called, because I need to present it to the world in a way where they're excited to play the game. That's called marketing. I also need to know who my audience is and directly tailor my message to that audience. And my message is going to be directed and tailored to it's definitely not the modern audience. I like that guy. But it's definitely not it's a gamer's audience. It's for people who are going to want to have fun and who are into, it's fantasy. It's a fantasy MMORPG. It's right there at the top. It's really easy to find. forevergames.net. We're going to go through it. We're going to talk about it one day. We'll do a little breakdown and talk about the different information on the site about the game, everything you need to know. If you have questions, you need to leave them in the comments. Once we start the series, you can leave questions while you're there. We're going to go a little bit at a time. We're going to shake me down when I'm going to be teeny tiny, a little small. Move me around the screen when necessary. And we're going to hopefully talk about things people who are interested in understanding Penance, the world, how to interact with it, the vision, the destination, and basically just anything, anything in that nature we're going to discuss and we're going to talk about. But I'm also going to do review videos where I'm actually going to take snippets of like this. And what I'll do is, it'll look a little different. But yeah, there'll be review videos. I'll just record some footage and whatnot while I'm in the game. Basic thing that everybody does. You'll see my mug. I'll give you an update as to what I think and how I feel. I'm going to be putting out a Throne and Liberty video tomorrow or Thursday. It's going to be the first one, and we're going to talk about. It's going to be the beginner's review, because I think there are different versions of reviews. There should be a beginner's review. There should be a 100-hour review. You know, because if you put 100 hours in the game, you should know quite a bit about what's going on. You know, if you're like me, I've got almost 200 hours in, like 160 hours. Believe it or not, I played one night for like 10 hours and streamed it all. No, I played for 3, streamed, then streamed another 7. I did 50 missions. I mean, I've been hitting it pretty hard. I will not lie. So, look forward to that. I will also talk about hardware, because I have a very broad range of computer knowledge. I'm not an expert by any means. I'm an autodidact. Look it up. I have been physically assembling computers and parts over 30 years. Oh yeah, over 30 years. So, yeah, I mean, depending on what you want to consider, I'm taking Atari 2600s apart and putting them back together. Technically not a computer. But I mean, back then they were. They were about, you know what I mean? Very basic, but, 486s, I mean, I don't know. I've been around a long time doing the whole computer thing, and doing retail business and so forth. Taking peanut stores and turning them into multi-million-dollar stores. Working for companies and people, literally booming their business. I mean, I spearheaded a business through COVID, which most people would have shut down. I think it's funny that they introduced it as their idea, but I found the loophole, turning us into a grocery store, and that made them all necessary, which then also made advancements for loans and expansions. I mean, look, I know how to run companies, but that is something that I learned to do because I had to. What works, what doesn't work, who to talk to, marketing, how to market it, what marketing actually truly means, who is your actual, and you know what? Most of the time, you can look at an object and understand who the demographic is, what's called the major demographic, the major stockholder of purchasers. Okay, and yeah, I don't really know how to break it all down, but these are things I know how to do. Train sales teams, set up sales displays, presentation, pitch lines. I mean, I did all of those things. I don't want to do those things. Those things do not make me happy in any way. My family and video games, they make me happy. Shauna likes video games, which, so it was just inevitable that because I have the ability to create worlds, like I have an entire right now Penance. It's not a finished production, but it's ready for a vertical slice. We need to make a vertical slice, get operational funding, and get things rocking and rolling. That's the reality of what needs to happen. Okay, now do I personally need a vertical slice? No. I think it's a piss pot waste of money. Do you know why? Because it's already been proven 19 bajillion times over that you can get some devs together. Okay, they pump them out from a school, and then there's Unreal Engine 5. There's Unity. Okay, there's stock engines you can build your first game with. Okay, funding is the major key. Everybody wants this vertical slice or something for a banker. Well, guess what? It's been proven 10 million times over that people can put pixels on a screen and make characters walk around, distance interaction, and terrain collision, the whole 9 yards, blah, 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 blah. So this is a fallacy, okay? This is a fallacy. And besides, the vertical slice isn't even part of your game. It isn't. It's a 2-minute concept. And you put, I don't know how many devs you can get on it to work basically for nothing. Or work for how much ever you can pay them. You create a beautiful vertical slice, the best that you can, trying to articulate what your idea is, and you sell it to some studio who's going to rape you over the coals. Now, I would rather not do that at all. I think it's a waste of time, effort, energy, and it's a fiction. Okay? People say, oh, they take a section of the game and they upscale it. Yeah, okay, whatever. If you don't have anything, then you're just making a 2-minute like promo. A 2-minute game. And you're gonna decorate, you're gonna put you use a basic couple creatures and monsters to walk around and interact. But I mean, the reality, what does that mean? Okay. Do you have a full-fledged story? Okay. Yep. The writers, and because see, there's a whole different approach. I only need writers to finish out some scripted cinematics. That's it. Dialogue. I know the start, the finishes. I mean, a few of the cinematic dialogues might need to be fleshed out. So, the expenses, where we're cutting expenses, races. I know what the races are. I know what the factions are. I know what the races are. I know all the different classes. Everything. See, that's the whole little entire thing. And we'll go through some of it and we'll talk about it on the website. But I mean, I don't know if people are excited, super interested. All I know is that I have a passion for this. And that I'm not going anywhere. And if I get the help of some people out there, if we could spread it, we could make something out of this. And let me tell you, the entire idea of Penance is based on fun. It's based on enjoyment, escapism. It's a different world. And we don't go to Penance and try to make it look like our world, because that's not what's there. If you look at the opportunities that are provided by you in Penance, and you don't like them because you don't think they represent what is going to make you have a good time, then by all means, don't purchase the game. Don't get excited about the product. Don't get involved when we're having our contests and we're giving away the founders' computers, and we're doing our marketing contests. Just don't get involved. Let it go by. Don't get any of the hoodies and the bling. You don't need the mouse pads or the cups. You're not going to need the t-shirts and the hoodies. You're not going to need any of that. When all of that is rolling, just let it roll by. Tell people, nope, they're mean people. They don't like me because I can't see representation of me. Just say that. I'm okay with it. I am okay with it because I don't have representation for a lot of people. No. I can tell you right now. They are historical things. People aren't going to like them, but I'm drawing upon certain mythologies and truths slash some of it. And the realization is that I want to run another dungeon. I'm in it here. The realization is it's my world. I hope you find something that wants you to be part of it. Appreciate anybody who sees this stream, who came out. We're going to go ahead. We're going to shut down the stream. We're going to get ready to go off to the sleepy land. Ways in the sleepy land. Sleepy, sleepy land. Good night, everybody.